What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jayla Koriyan. If you're new, we are in my closet room. I have a chit chat get ready with me going on right now, and yeah, so I am back black, as you guys see. Back, I actually was rocking blonde hair for quite some time, and I finally was like, okay, let me go back to black, and I am loving it. So in my hair right now, I'm rocking hair from glamtextures.com. I'm rocking the Brazilian deep wavy, and I think my longest length is like 22 inch. As you guys can see, it's like a natural length. And yeah, so at nighttime I just wear flexi rods, and I wrap a bandana around my front because I have in a frontal and 3 bundles. So this hair does get wavy, and you guys will probably see that a little bit later on in my channel, maybe in a vlog, when I decide like, oh, I want to wet my hair. So it is versatile. It can be wavy or straight. So this is it straightened. And yeah, and this is what my frontal looks like. Okay, my hairstylist Shin slayed this frontal. Yes, baby, yes. So I am getting ready today. As you guys can tell by the title, you guys are probably like, what, Jayla? Like, what, girl? You're always doing something. Like, but I have some palettes and stuff I want to play in my makeup. I was actually thinking like, what am I wearing today? And what am I wearing today? Where am I going? What do I feel? So at first I was just like, oh, I'm gonna do a simple look, but then I was like, why are you always being basic? Like, stop. You did that enough. Let me pull out some of my other palettes, you know, some with some more color. So I do have the box of crayon. No, this one isn't my favorite, just because it's limited shades, and I don't really know what I would do with this today. Okay, so then I have the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. This I can work with because it is winter time, so I could do something with this. This is kind of how I look at eyeshadows. Like, I see which combos look good together. So like, this is a nice shimmery that can go on the lid. This could go in the crease, and that could go like in the crease or on the lid too. I really like the yellow, but it's not springtime. This yellow on my skin, it's not yellow. It's just a lighter mustard. So let's get into this topic of discussion. I want to move. I'm not happy in my apartment. I love my apartment. I love how it looks. I love what it is. I love the layout, everything. It's not the apartment. It's the location. It is the location, guys. So I'm a little bit further out. I don't live in the city. I live on the outskirts because I wanted more space. And in New York, space is something that is hard to find. Apartments are boxes. It's just the New York way. I mean, it's no space here. So boom, that's that. So I felt like, well, you guys know when I moved, I was gonna move to LA, and I like secured an apartment in LA, and then like I had like a week and a half. I backed out 2 weeks before moving. I backed out of my decision, and I had to find an apartment. So I literally found this apartment in like a week. So I didn't have time to explore the area. I just literally had to be out of this apartment, and then I was traveling like 5 days after I moved. It was just a lot. So I had to make quick decisions. And ever since I moved, I have been trying to decorate the heck out of this place, wallpapers and all that, just so, you know, I like it. And I've come to the conclusion that's not enough. That's not enough for me to be happy. It's just, oh my God, I have a story. So my mom, my grandma, and my little sister came down. I want to say it was like in October. They came down to see me, and we were like a couple blocks over. I think I had to get something from the beauty supply store, and I was paying, and my mom, my little sister, my grandma went outside. Honey, when I say it was girls fighting in the middle of the dang on street, I was so embarrassed. My grandma was like, yeah, we have to leave from this area. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal, but I was like so embarrassed, like, oh my God. So I gained to realize that like it's an elementary school like down the street from my house, and then like I believe it's like a middle school, so it's middle school age kids, and the police are like posted at 3 p.m. It's a lot. I basically live in the hood. I do. Well, I don't live in the hood. My block is not the hood, but in whole, I live in the hood. I thought when I lived in Harlem, like when I lived in Harlem, my mom was like, oh, you live like, I lived in Spanish Harlem. She was like, oh, you live in the hood. No, I didn't. It was regular. I didn't consider that the hood. Where I live now, I consider the hood. Like, why do my eyebrows not look the same today? I just really don't like the area that I live in. I definitely think it's manageable and it's doable. It's not that bad at all, but I just kind of feel like this place, like this location, is not serving me, and I need a place that serves me. So because I have 1 year left on my lease, I'm not about to torture myself. I literally came up with a decision, and no one can talk me out of it because I'm leaving. I literally have contacted a broker. I'm like, put my apartment back on the market. I don't want it. Like, put it back on the market. Please just find somebody to move into this place. So I'm technically not breaking my lease because I'm just finding someone else that wants to live here before I move out. So that's a good thing. But yeah, I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving. I am leaving. So I guess I can talk about this now because, well, I don't live there anymore and I'm still not going to live there. But the last place that I lived in Harlem, which is in Manhattan. A lot of people were confused, like, oh, Jayla said she lives in Manhattan, but she lives in Harlem. Harlem is in Manhattan. Harlem is just the area. So I lived on 117th and 3rd, so I was in Spanish Harlem, and I love that area. I feel like I was by the 456 was just down the block. I feel like Ubering, I just Ubered downtown. It was like McDonald's, all the food places was by me. The little Italian ice was right by me. Target was by me. Costco was by me. I would just buy so much, but they didn't have 2 bedrooms in the building that I was living in. It was only a 1-bedroom building. I should have just got another apartment in the same building. I don't even think nobody was up for lease, but whatever. So I wanted to move because you guys know I have a lot of stuff. Like, I outgrew my 1-bedroom. I think it was time, but I think I just didn't realize how much location mattered to me, because I was in a good area and I was just like, oh, well, I don't really do all of the stuff. I don't really do much around here. Oh, and then it was like bars and stuff, and it was just always something to do. And I think I took that for granted. So I was like, oh, like, I don't really even put that stuff to use. But in reality, when I moved here and I realized, like, oh my god, it's really nothing around. Like, I have to drive somewhere or Uber somewhere, or when I get invited to like house parties or stuff, I'm just like, I have to get there, and it's made me not want to go out. I'm just like, oh, it's so long. I don't feel like getting up, getting dressed, and then doing all this moving around, and then finding parking, and then I get tickets because then the signs, and then the time, and it's becoming, and it has become a lot for me, that I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to be in a location that I love. It's like, it's just things that I don't like here, and I guess I had to live here to know. Let's do my eyes. So with me saying, all right, I'm throwing in the towel, like, I want to move, I was faced with the decision again. Where do you move? Like, where are you about to go? What are you about to do, Jayla? Like, where are you moving to? So of course I called one of my friends. It's what I do when I don't know what I should do. And I have 2 people that I call and I can like talk for a long time, and like they just let me talk my thoughts out. And one person is my friend Day. Like her advice is like the best advice ever. She's rational, she thinks about everything, and she asks me the right questions to get to a solution. But sometimes I feel like I'm a burden, or she be busy and I'd be like, oh, I don't really want to call her. So my other little gossip buddy, life help friend, I don't know what to call him, is my hairstylist from college, Brandon. So he's an entrepreneur, he does hair, so his thought process is a lot like mine. So literally I called him, we were on the phone for 2 hours because I needed help. I needed to talk through my thoughts and why I don't like the place I'm at, and what am I talking about? What should I do next? What is the next step for me? If I make one move, what is the result of the next move? Like, I literally had to talk this out, because you know, when you're making decisions, it's all cute and cool when you just make a decision, but I needed somebody to say, okay, so this is the decision and this is why you're making it, and let's talk about all the other things, all the other like plans that you could do, and see why, like, which one is the best, basically. So I'm on the phone with him, and Brandon went with me to LA. So of course, when I'm like, I want to move, I'm not happy, he's like, oh, so you moving to LA? I said, wait, hold up a minute. Hold up, Brandon. That's not what I said. I just said I wanted to move. Like, I just said I don't like my place. And he's like, I know, but that apartment you showed was really bomb, and I have a professor that, you know, I'm close with and whatever. So he's like, yeah, and Dr. Davis, me and Dr. Davis were talking, and I told her that you were moving there or whatever. So I'm like, no, Brandon, that's not what I said. I just really like the place. That's still far. I don't know if I'm ready to make that move. And with him saying that, I went in to ask him, why do you think I should move there? Why does that excite you? And he was like, okay, let me take myself, let me just stop saying it just to say it. Let me actually break it down and let's think about it. Let's talk about it. So I was like, okay, so when we were out in LA, yes, I knew a lot of influencers. Yes, I had a great time. But let's talk about the cons of LA and how it like pertains to my life. I said, Brandon, when we were in LA, we didn't like the food like that. The nightlife was trash. I said, but it was sunny. Like, we took bomb pictures. Like, pictures are great because it's warm. Who wouldn't be happy and want to get cute in the warm? But on an everyday basis, I just didn't see it being like that much to do when it's not an event going on. Versus in New York, girl, it's something to do all the time. Every night you can go to a bar anywhere and it's gonna be popping. Like tonight, what's today? Sunday. Today's Sunday, and I could hit up somebody and be like, yo, let's go to the club. Like, club will be popping. So that's a big difference in LA that I guess I'm not used to. Like, it's just weird. And everything closes at 2. Stuff doesn't close at 2 here. Like, girl, whatever you want to do, you can get food, whatever. I've just grown accustomed to it and I really enjoy it. So I said that, and then I was telling him, like, the last time I went to LA, I was like, I think that LA is like a look, and it works for some beauty girls because you need this look to be popping. But for me, I'm not a look. Like, my life is lit, and it just so happened that I recorded and I really be having fun. But I feel like that look and that, like, oh, I'm hanging out with so and so today, and oh, let's take cute pictures today, that doesn't really work. I don't even take pictures. Like, that whole Instagrammy girl, that's not me. That's not my channel. My channel is actually traveling, going out, having fun, meeting people, like the real fun, not the like fake. Those parties over there, like, I went to a few. I party with the celebrities. Now some celebrity parties are lit because it depends on the celebrity. Some celebrities are lit and they actually have fun, and some celebrities are trash. They're whack and they're boring. They just have a lot of money. Don't be fooled, y'all. But those parties, it's like you can't even really pose. They're not even really doing it. I personally, other than the weather and all that other stuff, LA just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it for me, and I had to have this conversation with him to know why it doesn't do it for me. Work-wise and collabing with other people, woohoo, yes. But anything else, it doesn't do it. So we had a 2-hour conversation of pros and cons. Of course, it went deeper into like work stuff and what I could accomplish out there and who I could meet and blah, 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 blah. But ultimately, it came down to that: take away social media, take away that YouTube is work. I don't want to live there. I want to travel there sometimes, but I don't want to live there. So then we bring it back to New York. And I was like, dang, like I don't really know where I want to go next. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do like a more neutral look, because what I'm wearing is neutral ish. Here we go. I'm just gonna put some of this in my crease, although it does not match, to darken it up a little bit. And then I'll put a like shimmery color on my lid, and I'm gonna be done with this, because I feel like with me talking, I can't focus on like the colors and stuff. I'm so happy that I had this conversation with him, because I just really feel like I was confused. I really feel like I was confused on if I wanted to move to LA, and I kept playing with the idea, but all I had to do was really think about it and think about why. Y'all know I'm the type of person, like if I want to do something, it happens. I do it because I want to. And LA just didn't happen because I didn't want to, because I didn't want to go, and I couldn't realize, I didn't know why I didn't want to go. I never like talked about the why of why I didn't want to go. But yeah, so now that we got, okay, LA is somewhere that's just a travel destination for me. Maybe I'll go for a week, for 2 weeks, but it's not a place that I personally want to live. We don't ever have to talk about this ever again, because it just is what it is. What is my pros and cons of a place? What is my top ranking? I feel like a few months ago, my top ranking was I needed space. I needed so much space because I wanted to record more videos and I make more videos. Well, when I actually think about it, I moved to a bigger space, and I didn't do any videos or lookbooks or anything. I didn't. So I know that me moving closer to the city or back to the city, space is going to be a problem. Space is going to be taken away and it's going to be smaller. But what is it that I truly want? I really enjoy a nice view. I enjoy a nice view. I want to be in like a brand new building. I want all of the perks and the amenities and the pool. I want that in my building. What else do I want in the building? Space just isn't my top priority anymore. I think location is the top priority. First, I'm gonna put this yellow on my lid. See what I was talking about? It gives like a mustardy look. At first, I was very hesitant to tell you guys like that I wanted to move, because I just felt like, oh, I'm always moving. Like I looked at so many apartments and now I hate the place that I live at. So I was kind of like, oh Lord, they're going to be over me. But it is what it is, and I'm doing it, so oh well. With me moving, I am going to have to, with me moving, I'm gonna have to like get rid of a lot of things. I feel like I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder and I want to be minimalistic. I want to live a minimalistic lifestyle, And because I'm a hoarder, I don't live that life. Like, I have a closet right here. I don't know what's in this closet. I don't really use anything in this closet, and I can't see what's in the closet because there's so much in the closet. Gone. Like, let it just be gone. I want to take like my favorite pieces that I clearly wear all the time that I love, and anything that I have not worn in a year, gone, out of here. So that's what I need to do. Like, my other closet in my 3rd bedroom, and honestly living alone with 3 bedrooms and a dog, I don't have to do that. But my 3rd closet, I don't even open the closet. That's sad, right? I don't even open the closet. Now I'm pretty sure it's like recording equipment and stuff, but if I don't even open the closet to use the recording equipment, see, that's what we're gonna go on. We're gonna go on an apartment detox for hoarders. If you're a hoarder like me, we need to get it together. At least my eyes are looking bright, awoke, and pretty. Now I really don't know what I'm wearing because this does not match with what I was gonna put on. Boom. I'm going to do that last. So let's go ahead into foundation. I'm like in between. I've been using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I've been using the MAC Studio Fix. I think it just depends on what I feel like reaching for. I haven't the last time I used it, so I'm gonna use the Maybelline. I think I reached for the Studio Fix a little bit more just because it has a pump. A little bit of foundation because we don't need a lot. We don't need a lot. We don't need a lot. Y'all, I've been breaking out a lot, and it leaves little dark marks. That's the only thing I hate about breaking out. These little dark marks. Pimple right freaking there. Ugh. I would like to think that I just do a light layer of foundation, but then I always go in with like a concealer. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I like concealer under my eye. Makes me happy. And I like a lot of it. And I'll bring it to the like sides of my nose, because after this I'll contour, because this one's a little bit lighter, and I'll put it right here, but it's gone. Jayla. And then another concealer I like is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I know this one's just, I think this matches my skin tone a little bit more, so I like put it on the edges a little bit. Down here, as you can see, the color matches more closely, and sometimes when I put the lighter color on my face, I don't know, it just looks too white. So, oh my god, are you a beauty blender girl or a brush girl? I can't get with the beauty blender thing. I can't. I never have been able to get with it. I like brushes. I like the way that my makeup is applied with the brush better than the beauty blender. Your girl can go from no makeup to makeup and be a baddie, okay? A whole transformation, girl. Glam. Full on glam, girl, when I do the makeup. Okay, so I really love the Black Opal concealer stick. This is just in a darker shade that I use for contouring. So I do the sides of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, make that thing look smaller. I have a forehead on me. I do. So basically this chit chat was to tell you guys that I am moving. I don't know when my place like is going to be sold, or if somebody wants to, you know, get this place. I think like I have the penthouse in my building, so it's the biggest floor plan, so I don't think it'll be hard to get it. I definitely think like this is perfect for like a family. like it's big enough for a couple with a kid or something. So I don't think it'll be hard. And like I said, it's an elementary school right down the block. So someone that is looking for, you know, elementary, I even looked up the elementary school. The elementary school is not a bad school. So someone that has kids and stuff would definitely like be wanting to move here. So we'll see how long it takes for my place to get off the market, and then of course I'll be looking and stuff and have places in mind. But as soon as it gets off the market and they say like, oh, they want to move in whatever date, I'm out of here. Y'all want to move in February 1st? Take it. I'll get all of this out of here. I'll figure something out. Just take it. So I feel like this is like a Nicki wing or like an Aaliyah wing. Aaliyah loves to like it to be like that, and I guess I never thought I could do it. Okay, I'll put some of this on top so it looks darker. Oh, you see what, y'all see what that mascara did underneath here with the purple and then the mascara? A burgundy lip. I kind of want to do a red though because my like nails are red. Ooh, look at this purple. I honestly don't know where my red lipstick is. I have a lot of pretty like browns. Where is my red lip liner? Red lipstick. I just want to know, like, who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? I'm gonna go in with some contour powder because I just remembered that I didn't.
Just wanna dance, want a simple romance, nothing more, nothing less from you. Just stay the night, then you leave when it's like nothing.
Alright guys, this is my finished look. I feel like this is the perfect like Valentine's Day look. Make sure you guys shop Glam Textures Hair to get your bundles for your Valentine's Day date, or tell your boyfriend to get you some bundles. I decided to just put on a simple white dress, and I think it definitely complements the makeup look with the red lip. I haven't worn a red lip in so long, so I'm totally feeling it. You know, soon come I'm going to move. I need a detox all the stuff that I have. I'm a hoarder, and we're gonna work on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.